We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Real. Up. Regular. Check. Real. Watch out. Alert flare. Hey, alert 33.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Flush to his right, and an alley to run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That! Black 20.
Here we go. Watch
44.
Tech right. Hey.
Now Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
He's not going to get me.
They'll run here with Conner. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd and goal, Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Benny Snell, his first NFL reception, goes for 6 as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Run.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Some strong running at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Completes it to Watt. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
I think we need to come up with a different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Washington. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Select 5. He's coming. Check in. Alert.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
A gain of 14.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. 1st down run for Connor, not going to get much, maybe a yard. 2nd down. In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Right side. 180. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
All right, now. Black 30. Come on. Alert. Black, what's that?
A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derek Watt, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Boswell for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. A run for Nick Chubb. And some room to run now. A big play that time out of Chubb. 66 yards. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Roethlisberger will hand to counter. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run with Connor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Like 80! Hey, alert! Hey, echo!
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Set, 180!
This is normal! Kill!
Following the penalty, Chubb. There he goes, left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, How about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option?
And they're right down here looking for 6. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Complete, it's Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now this throw caught left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Boswell good with the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Set, 180. Hey, alert 33.
Check 20.
Point it right, 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 point it right.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
55. Check 3.
Up. Kings.
Mayfield to throw it this time. This pass complete to Higgins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180.
Watch it, it's coming this way. Here we go. 6 down. Check 6.
Real. Pistol.
3, check 3.
Alert. 5. Hurry.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. On first and 10 is counter. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Hurry. Hey, alert.
To throw, Mayfield. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score of Browns 35 Steelers 24.
180. Come on. You better bring it. Like that.
They run. Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
180.
And again, it's Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Pistol. Hurry.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Roethlisberger now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's first and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. This is Connor. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 18-yard line.
Brings up third and
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And he connects with Ebron. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. Roethlisberger coming up with a first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Roethlisberger will throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Second down and goal. Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will shave one more off this lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now, a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Chubb. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Hey, alert 33.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Check 52.
King.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Hey. 5-7.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson's got it complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
44.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Watch twist.
Hey, Foxtrot.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Ben to throw again. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Let's go!
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A good run by Chubb on 1st down as he'll get about 6 yards there. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll